Hi, hello. Oh, I forgot my water bottle, guys. Bear with me one second. I'm back. Hola. Buenos noches. Como se días. It's dark out. Let me move that. Wow. So I don't remember my overhead thingamajig that holds my phone, and therefore the camera showing this much. But so you get to see way more of the mess that is my desk than I thought. Usually this part is hidden behind the camera. But anyway, welcome. We are back with our weekly journaling live streams, and I have not told everyone about them. So let me see who else I should let know. I cannot talk and do other things at the same time, so bear with me as I message some friends. Join me tonight. Okay, that's done. Totally different group of friends, but here we are, and my friends are now talking about a different group of friends are talking about stuff. Whew, no, I want to set a clock. So I did not get to finish anything today, really, but I did not get to finish cooking dinner. So I'm gonna put on a 15-minute timer so I don't talk too. No, make it 10 minutes. It's already 5 past. Um, So I don't talk too much before we go into our first spread. If you are new here, I have a weird mix of technical issues that make what do you call it, streaming, but specifically sprints a little difficult. Um, I cannot share my screen on the devices that actually work for live streaming that I have. So there'll be a clock and or uh ticker at the bottom of the screen letting you know what time to come back. Okay, so yeah, we are here today primarily for me to work on the bullet journal setup for the next month or cycle. But first, I want to give you guys a flip through of my traveling junk journal. It is not done yet, so I'll probably be doing one or two spreads in here first and then moving over to the bullet journal tonight. However, let's talk about it really quick. On Discord in the Maker's Quest channels and in my friends Discord for crafting and sipping wine. I don't have any wine to sip this evening. Um, I have been sharing updates as I create the spreads. But anyway, so this thing, the Sisterhood of the Traveling Junk Journal, has been around, I think, at least 6 months. Been going around on the social medias. Um, and I found out about it, I think last November, late November, early December. And one Instagrammer that I came across, she was offering to create groups for people, and I was like, sure. I took the plunge in mid-December, and I got added to no, I got added to a group in mid-December, which was quicker than I thought, and we had 6 weeks to, set up a journal, and then uh it's me and three, because we had someone who just recently dropped out. Three other women will be sending our created journals off to be added to by each other every 2 weeks. I'll get a new journal that I can do stuff in, either create full pages or whatever they direct me to add to pages they already created. And then I'll send it off again and get another one until my journal, this one, comes back to me. And it's really cool. It's like based off of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants movie, and I think books. Anyway, movies. I did see more than one movie. It was a long time ago. I was not a child or a teenager like they were when it started. Anyway, um, yeah. So I've learned that there's kind of two schools of junk journaling that have evolved, and I've recently learned of the second one. So the original idea of junk journaling is you take your junk, like junk mail, and you make something out of it. You do stuff with it, right? We get a lot of crap, trash, and mail. It's junk, unsolicited even. Do something with it. From that has emerged this kind of shabby chic, vintage, create your own journal group of junk journalers. And then another group that buy already made journals, but they create junk journal spreads within them. So they create, journal spreads with junk on the pages, but with an already created, professionally bound notebook. And for this, I've kind of combined both because I had only already seen the kind of vintage create your own journals uh type of groups, and I've been on Facebook and watched tons of videos, right? And I love the idea of making journals, but the 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 vintage vibes gets old real quick. Um, I like to actually use the journals. I know some people are very much like the creative part is making the journal, which it is, and it's a lot of work, but I also want to use it. Like I want to write in them and draw in them and things like that. And this other side of junk journaling has come to that. So anyway, so now I'm in the group. I made a file folder cover with a one signature sewn in here, just 3 holes. And let's go over my pages. Oh wait, before we do that, I don't know who's here or who's not, but welcome. Let's. Oh yeah, it's showing the screen. Hello, Michelle. Welcome. Why must we pull up the whole thing? Huh? Oh, cannot wait to see what you create today. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And then, oh boy, will it scroll? Will you scroll? Suddenly, it doesn't want to scroll. Show me the comments. I dare you. Okay, look, I don't know why it's not scrolling. Okay, I thought I saw Courtney Um, Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so really quickly, I'm gonna try to go through this. Uh, Maybe I should have put 15 minutes instead of 10. I have some little tabs to remind myself to add certain things. It's not 100% done, like I mentioned, but so yeah. Since it's a file folder, junk journal, I left pockets here so I can add some stationery supplies so they can be swapped. Our group name is that we came up with Scraps, Spikes, and Spines. So it's a little punk, a little anti-establishment, which kind of really fits the vibes here. This the US anyway. Currently, oh, so there were options to like pick groups that were international and whatnot, and I went with the US because I was like, I don't know how much the shipping is gonna cost, and this is extra. This is not necessary in life when I have, money earmarked for certain things. So let me be conservative. We have a check-in page, which I used year ahead calendar printout for, and they can stamp when they got it and when they mail it again. A little guest book that I made here that they can fill out. I'm gonna add something up there, and you'll see like skeletons and stuff because I was thinking the spine aspect of our name. Here's my about me pages with all kinds of slippy things. Just y'all. I kind of stickers swap. So leave some, take some. I have this here to remind myself to put some more in the leave some section. This is a new page that I just did. I was gonna put something else here, and then I found out I didn't need to, so I put this here because you'll see later I didn't like the original page I did, but recommendations for artists, songs, albums. Uh, that's the first like interactive page, which is the cool part of the traveling. So they can add here, and I'll get my journal back with new music recommendations. This says color me because I inserted a coloring page of a mandala, which I partially colored, and they can add to, and it'll be really cool to see it fully filled in. I have these flip outs where they can answer questions about what their other hobbies are. Just today, I filled in my sections. Um, their favorite supplies, like stationery, favorite supply stores, local spot. Yeah, I should have had that extra 5 minutes, but it's okay. We can go 5 more, right? And local spots. So, like, if you want to visit wherever they live, what are some spots you would recommend? And I put some for here in New York City, specifically the Bronx, but in general. So color me red page so they can add anything red here, and the flip up so they can put stuff under and here and there and whatever, and I put some stuff there. This is really cool, just the vibe of the season. So this flips out. Here's winter, spring, little bunny, um, summer, and autumn or fall. So again, they can just add to that. Favorite quotes and lyrics, they can write or they can stick stuff down, whether it's paper or stickers. We can add that there. Favorite book recommendations, because of course I want to know. This is a crow from thing about Edgar Allan Poe. Poe Cottage is actually not too far from where I live, if you were unaware. So this was the original music recommendations page, and it's just too small, mainly not enough space. So I'm gonna do something new with that probably today on camera. Then we have a full spread. 2 pages is a spread of the pet gallery. I'm allergic to pets. So I can't have any. I live vicariously through other people. I watch entirely too many reels and shorts and other short form content about people's pets. And yeah, so let me live through you by sharing your pets and a story about them. Tea time. I have these various packets of tea that I've drunk over the years and I saved, so they smell really nice. And I got little pieces of paper so they can share like their favorite teas with me, but also spill the tea. I saw somebody else create this, and it's always interesting hearing other people's drama. So they can share some tea that they are aware of that I know nothing about. Uh, I'm not involved. The people, um, so they don't have to share names or anything like that. But it's always interesting hearing other people's tea. All right, this bread is not done, and that's the other one I will probably do on camera here today. Okay, this one always looks a little messy when I first open it, and ideas came to me, and it's not perfect. I might uh anchor these down once I get the journal back. But this is the washi moons. Just using washi tape to decorate each moon, and have the other side being gold just to match with the paper and the letters. So I can't wait to see how they decorate their moons. This is the one I did as an example. All right, and then another celestial spread, sun, moon, and rising. I have mine here. The signs, the three major signs you were born under, um, and it's fairly easy to find that out if you have a birth certificate, like especially if you know what time you were born. If not, you could do it without that. You would just get your sun and the moon, not the rising. But anyway, I thought it would be interesting to find out what everyone's is. I plan to add a little QR code here just in case they have no clue how to find that information out. You can do it for free, fairly easy on the internet with your date of birth, the location of your birth, and time of birth, all of which are usually on your birth certificate. Okay, this scrap dump collage, just honestly, these are all scraps of pieces of paper that I cut. Oh shoot, I just moved that. Now I gotta fix it. Scraps I had from creating this journal. Like all of these papers didn't come in the size that they were. There's a lot of cutting and whatever to make them smaller. I had some washi tapes, some bits of the tea packets, just glue them down, and it'll be interesting to see once the whole page is filled with everyone's scraps. I have a plant herbiary page, just fill the page with plants, flowers, greenery. It could be stamps, stickers, paper, washi tape, whatever. Add it on there. Stamps and stamps, so it could be like ink stamps, as you see here, or mail stamps. I just thought that was very clever of me. Last page is the junk journal bingo. So they can add their own pages. They probably will, like about me pages. Just sharing stuff about them and whatever else they decide to put in here. But if they are stymied and have no idea what to share, I created this little bingo of some stuff that I wouldn't mind seeing. As inspiration. So yeah, the rest is the other pages I use, just so you can see the junk. So like I've had this pad of tracing paper since college. That was the early 2000s, y'all. I graduated in 2002. No, 2007. Sorry. Anyway, this is from a catalog from my business. Some random printer paper, junk mail, an old map for the medieval times fair that we have in the city. Like I said, junk. The front of a binder an old calendar, an old book. Just that's what I said. Junk journal. Um. So let me see if I can take comments now. Will it scroll? Okay. It still says okay. My gosh, it will only show me one at a time. So let me attempt to do this. I sure hope I don't have to worry about noise. What do you call it? Feedback as I click on the video so I can see the comments because okay. Michelle asked me if I made the book myself. Yes. And Courtney did stop by. Say hi. Thank you, Courtney. And yeah, shipping is wild at the moment. That's not something I'm looking forward to. Uh, and then Michelle asked, "Do you get this original journal back again, all filled?" That is so cool. Yes, I do, which is the cool part. So definitely search up Sisterhood of the Traveling Junk Journal. Um, I know it's popular on TikTok, even though I don't have TikTok. Instagram, and I just started seeing people videos on YouTube. So it's really cool. Some people share as they make the spreads. Um, and other people have been sharing as they get other people's books. So mine has to be mailed out Thursday. I'm almost done. Like I said, two spreads to finish, which I'll do tonight, and then putting in stuff to swap because that's the other thing I really like, the whole swap aspect. Um, and yeah, hopefully some new friends along the way, and I can't wait to see how they decorated their journals. I'll probably have a dedicated flip through video of this once it's done tomorrow, I hope. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so first sprint will be 45 minutes, and okay, so that's 30. Honestly, I'm probably going to eat my dinner because I didn't get to. And let me just prepare the banner. 45 minutes would be, excuse me while I do math awkwardly. 10. Okay, so 10 after the hour if you are in the Eastern time zone with me. That will be 8:10 p.m. and you just journal during that time. Oh wait, there's a timer? Okay, anyway. You guys can see the ticker down there, letting you know when to come back. I'll put on a little mood music. I'm actually gonna turn off my camera for a bit now because there won't be much to see except my food. Timing. Lashette did not do well with the timing, but we live and we learn. Okay. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's the wrong thing. I'm gonna set up the music now, guys. Enjoy your sprint. Happy sprinting. Oh, if you're not journaling, you can do any kind of journaling you want. You could do reading, use this as productivity time if you are here for the first time. Okay.
Welcome back, everyone. How was that sprint for you guys? I finished cooking my dinner and ate it, and then started working on my spread plate. I glued those. I don't know what I did here. Okay, I basically just worked on this one. The idea being it will be a, what do you call it? More traditional. I'm so. Okay. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I was trying to open. I have another screen and I forgot. That's where I get the feedback. Go back to YouTube. We go. Where I get the feedback. There we are. Okay. So excuse me if I don't put your
comments on the screen, though I can't set it up so that they show. So let me do that. First up, remember to hydrate and stretch and hit the like button. What just happened? Oh, never mind. That is a paid thing, I guess. Yeah. Put the comments on the screen is a paid function, but I'll just read them out for you. I do believe I left off with Michelle. Asking about the original journal, getting my original journal back again, and in case you weren't here for that, yes, I do. With the traveling journal, it's like a round robin. So we make a journal, add some spreads so that people can add to them, and then mail it off. Somebody else mails me theirs, and we go around until everybody has gotten a chance with everybody else's journal, and then at the end, you get yours back, filled in with all of their thoughts and supplies and things like that, which is really cool. Michelle says, I do bullet journal with my own art and I just use for practice though. Okay, cool. Molly's thoughts and musing, saying hello. Hi, Molly. Thanks for stopping by. Courtney is saying hello to Molly as well. And Michelle saying, I managed to get my digital sketch finished for a Lord of the Rings style spread. Oh, that's so awesome. So one of the things I have learned personally is I only have so much creativity to go around. I used to do way more elaborate bullet journal spreads, but I don't anymore because I realized I wasn't doing any of the other type of art or creative stuff I was doing because I was using all the energy of my bullet journal. There are some things that, you know, I don't need that much for. And some things I want to do that don't really fit the bullet journal structure, alas. And some things are great in a bullet journal, but I struggle to figure out how to apply them in other places. And I'm talking about like artistically or creatively. So yeah, my bullet journal is still colorful because that's like baseline. I just have to use different color pens and things like that. Occasionally I doodle, but not really anymore. Occasionally I'll like plop some watercolor down, but not really. Not a lot. Not in any particular style, just to have some color as a background or a border. And that is the last of my Scotch tape. That's not the best thing. Oh, my Scotch double-sided tape is now my favorite thing. I've gone through many iterations of double-sided tape and struggled. But this I like the best and struggle the least with. So anyway, this will be a journal page like writing journaling. I recently saw in someone else's traveling journal that they were doing that. I was like, oh, that's a good idea for later. And as you saw, this page was supposed to be something else. I didn't like it, and lo and behold, I had another free space where I could do more or less, depending on how you look at it. And I did that there, and had to figure out what I was gonna put here. So this is what I'm putting here. I don't know about you guys. Whenever I travel, if I go to a hotel or whatever, I take at least one, if not multiple, of the notepads they have in the hotel. I was like, it's free paper. I do use them. Um, but I don't use the whole pad. And I'm like, well, why not do something like that? Let me get this pad going. Okay, I can grab one of these flowers or not. I do want to cover up the hotel stuff because we are not advertising quality in, though, was that the last place I stayed? Last autumn, last year, I went to visit my brother in Georgia, and yeah, there's not a whole bunch of huge name or 5-star hotels, I should say. Uh, which is fine. I don't necessarily need that. As long as it's clean, I'm fine. Though the place we stayed at was not as great this time around as the last time. So that was the last time we'd be staying there. But I can't remember what I uh, had. I said the quality. Again, I do this so often, taking the pads, that I don't remember exactly when I took it. Okay. I'm looking for a sticker that's big enough. Makes sense with here. I mean, I guess I could leave the quality in thing there and be like, see, it's junk, because it is. Do I have like a note-taking sticker? Gosh. I don't know. Michelle, how is your like drawing, sketching practice? I need to do it more often. Um, and that was one of my goals for the year. I just need to remember. Uh, I just usually do not remember to do so. I don't know what I want. What is it? How do I practice? What do I want to practice? I guess. No, that's not true. What do I want to make in my practice? What am I sketching? What am I drawing? Why? I thought I had more. Hmm. I guess I was wrong. I have more travel stuff. No, that's just the thing. So I've got one more spread to do here. Because this is basically done. I can fill in my response. Hmm. I don't even have any travel washi. So these days, mm, just don't like it. Don't like it. Put this, and let's see what we can put up. Put the arrow. Put some. I'm also new to using these Posca pens, so trying to figure out what to do with those. Anywho, so the prompt is tell me what your favorite travel destination experience. What was your favorite travel destination experience and why? I have to think of my answer. So, my favorite destination was probably Japan. My favorite experience, though, going to Las Vegas. That was like my first trip as an adult that I went by myself, and I hadn't traveled since I was 8. Um, that was like this was after I graduated college, I think, too. So I was. Hi guys, I don't know if you heard me. Don't know why my screen went blank like that. Apologies. Let me go back and just in case you couldn't hear me, I'm gonna repeat Michelle's comments. She said, I try to sketch at least every weekday. I normally try and focus on things I struggle with. Hands and poses. Oh, we got to my Vegas trip. Okay. Um, I was saying, yeah, so that would be my favorite experience. We didn't really do a lot. I mean, we got really roaring drunk once. Like the worst I've ever been, and I've never gotten near that since. Um, that was an accident. It wasn't on purpose, but like there was several experiences that night where went really. I just we always talk about. We'll always remember. But so I guess I'll write that in. And then I was reading Michelle's comments. I said hands are very difficult. Why are our hands built this way? What's wrong? What's wrong with our hands? Um, I personally struggle. I mean, I definitely am not good with hands, so but I'm not usually trying to draw those. That is something to try. Practicing with this. Also, faces, the features, I still struggle a bit on proportions, but more on balancing evenness. Like the I have a tendency to go Picasso with the eyes and different. So yeah, I need to practice that. I guess I didn't think about like what would I need to practice, but I also like what is it? Um, not just people, but buildings, landscape, I guess, or cityscape would be more like something about getting perspectives is really relaxing, oddly enough. Um, but I guess getting the size proportions, so like window size, door sizes on buildings, right, would be something to practice. And I did forget I do want to work on botanical drawing this year. Like I've been saying I want to do that and I haven't really. I've done more like doodling, and because I'm an herbalist, forager, and my small business is Scarlet Moon Creations, I use a lot of the plants I forage and learn about in my uh, body care products. I want to have those illustrations in with my notes. It helps with identification and also just getting to know the plants. So probably working on that, but yeah, the the that's a whole other thing. Um, is it like personally though? I think just doing what you love, if you can, a little bit every day is the best kind of practice. It doesn't matter what it is; it keeps the mind relaxed and your hands working. That was Michelle's other comment. Y'all, I'm glad I asked. Like this makes sense, but it's also talking about it, as you saw, made me start like listing off things that I'm interested in. Where before this conversation, I was like, I don't know what I want to do. What do I draw? What do I sketch? What do I practice? So thank you. So Michelle said we got to your Vegas trip. Yeah, that was before we blacked out. Sometimes my phone does. I'm filming on a phone, um, hanging above me, and it's above my ice line, so I can't see when that happens. But I was checking earlier, and it didn't, so I thought we were golden. Anyway, Michelle says, I always got told faces that the nose and lips are always way closer than you think. Okay. Oddly, I don't know if this is, I think it's odd for me. I don't know if this is weird for other people, but I feel like I'm better at the 3/4 uh perspective with faces than straight on. And I mean, there's also like I'm with you with the color. I want to go in. I love color. That's that's the one thing always, the color. I should probably be practicing the shading as well because I never do. But it's like, well, should I practice something I don't use? I don't know. But there's like color shading and the next level of color theory with combining colors for shading. I absolutely know nothing about like combining colors in any medium for like skin tones. So I know there are like all kinds of tools for that nowadays, so you don't need to. However, I'm like, it'd be interesting to learn. Okay, so we're gonna go into the next sprint, another 45 minutes, because we want to get stuff done. This page is collage focused. And I kind of want everybody to create like a room. I had it as living room, but it could be a bedroom if they want to do a bedroom or if that's what they got. I'm missing a piece. Table. So like collage a room that is very you. And we have space for 4. Cut out some elements from this magazine I've had way too long. Oh, here's my table. Um, and I just have to think about a background. So let me set up this next sprint. Let's see. Okay, Michelle says botanicals are lovely. Again, remember to hydrate, especially if you're sitting for long amounts of time. Stretch and do me the lovely favor of hitting the like button, letting YouTube know you'd like to see more of me, and therefore other people might like to see more of me too. Okay, I've drunk my water. Let me set up the next ticker. What time is it? We're gonna go for another 45 minutes. Oh, I picked the worst time. Okay. 38 plus 45. 28 past the hour. If you are in the Eastern time zone, like I am, let me know. Not let me know, but that should be good. All right, 9:28 p.m. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next sprint. I'm gonna put the music on, and let's chill. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. How was that sprint for you? Remember to hydrate and stretch between sprints. Especially if you've been sitting or standing, laying down in one position for the whole 45 minutes. Figure out the setup I wanted for this. For this room. I knew I wanted a living room, and it's very neat. Don't look bad. Not perfect. The paper and the washi tape, not the greatest combo. And then towards the end, I was like, what do I do with this wall? I don't know. But I have figured it out. Wood flooring, boards, nice long board. I did not do the best job with gluing this. That's okay. I can go through again later with some more of this pen and ink and try to do some knots. The other day, actually yesterday, finished Stranger Things season 5. If you know, you know. Well, the soundtrack the whole way through the show has been great. I am an 80s baby, meaning I was born in the 80s, not just a fan of it. I also sometimes call myself a 90s baby, so it is what it is. Whew. What was I gonna say? And the 80s music I've been loving it, you guys. Loving it. Um this final season there's Prince music. Whew. I don't sit down and pick up Prince films, but I'm like I love Prince music. And so some of the songs they were playing the final episode just coming back to me again. I'm like, Prince, because Prince, rock star that he will forever always be. All right, so you guys let me know how you like my room. I'm thinking of leaving the windows like that. Maybe I should put it back. Maybe I should put a little of that brown there. I need to put some more glue on this paper for the rug. That was gonna be the wallpaper, but now it is not. I really do need to get, what is it? Fabri-Tac, because I get these fancy papers, which are not anything like papers we got. I go to Papery and Paper Source and Papery to get their like decorative papers. You can use them for whatever you want. And I will just buy with no plans on what I'm going to use the papers for. Just because they're pretty. And so I have several, many different kinds. I don't know the idea of like using it for this. The perspective here is all off. Like this table is not a table, it's huge. But I love the idea of the crest. I can come back and add some stuff to the wall. Like I was looking at these stickers. I got this in school and I've never used it, but I still have it. And these stickers are adorable. I was like, maybe, but I don't know. They're a bit much, honestly. This was not my thing, even when I was young. I like the style. I like looking at them, but I don't need to have them in my life. But anyway, um, stars, the walls. I need to make it more pagan, honestly. Oh, the paper's ripping. So here we are. Got those. Now it's like, put some stuff in the room. Yeah, yeah. What would I decorate with? None of these things. Oh, well, maybe one of the baskets for laundry. Okay. How was the sprint for you guys? What do we do? We got one more. One more. Yeah, we got one more in us. And then we go to bed. It'd be so funny if I just put a random laundry basket, right? Something needs to happen up here. I'm not sure what though. Because this is completely torn. So if I put something, it's gonna be a sticker. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you're back to not scrolling. Comments for reasons I don't understand. Well, let me scroll through the comments. So I'm reading them off. Michelle said she will be doing my prep for bed this sprint as it's 1:40 a.m. here. Wow. Wow. I totally understand. If I'm not back, I'm sorry I might have fallen asleep, but we'll catch up with your progress tomorrow. Thank you for joining. It was a great conversation. And I posted that after Michelle said, thank you for hosting and welcoming me in. Oh, Dee Dee's here. Hello, Dee Dee. Dee Dee says, hello, Lashette and friends. We are about to do our last sprint for the evening. Just too big. In which I will be setting up my bullet journal for the next month, which is not too crazy. But I was doing the last of my spreads for the traveling junk journal. Maybe I put a tip in up here. that says, yeah, so I totally tore this page, my bad. But the point was, yeah, so I cut this out as like artwork to post, but back here. I'll put these back in the window uh to complete the look. I don't know. I do have a Bed Bath and Beyond thing. I don't think I'm up to trying out more stuff like that. Like I need a plant in here. Well, I have drag this out. Let me set it for the next 45 minutes last sprint. And 44. Okay, we'll be back at 10, 20, 25. If you will delete instead of adding other letters, that would be great. 25 after the hour. Enjoy this last sprint, y'all. Eight. yeah. Oh, apologies if you've been hearing me this whole time. So one item, my other phone stopped working. I'll just make sure. Apologies if you've been hearing me make noises over here. Didn't mean for that to happen. Just did. Basically, my phone, the one that was filming, stopped working. Put up the other one and forgot to turn off to mute myself. So that was our last print, everyone. Remember to hydrate, stretch, and drink, and hit the like button. You haven't already. I'm stretched. Needed the leg stretch. I can hear my desk chair rolling around. Do some twist. How was that sprint for you guys? I finished as best I could with the whatchamacallit journal, the junk journal. I set up this week's weekly dashboard, which I hadn't already, even though it's Tuesday night. I'll go through this. These basic things. Left some space for my dailies, even though I've barely been using this thing. Space for my cyclic review. If you don't know, I'm following Joshua Corin's cycle planning, which is every 4 weeks, which is fine. Instead of every month, which is anywhere from 28 to 31 days, it's just 4 weeks, literally 28 days. And I've kind of done this before with following moon phases with planning, so It's not very difficult. So yeah, she calls them cycles instead of a month. And I just put the title in here. Where is it? I have a page with the review questions so I can go over them, and I'll do that. I do want to look at my old bullet journal before I start doing it. I had a basic layout. And then my February / cycle 2 pages, the monthly log and projects. I can put log here because this was feeling empty. I have a bunch of these stickers that I really like, and I might throw them into the other thing. We'll see in a second. The projects I'll work out eventually, and I just gotta put in dates of things I know are coming up. I don't really remember. Except that one. Because I still haven't fully filled out my year at a glance, which is fine. Then I'll have week 5 here, more dailies, week 6 here, more dailies. Hopefully the mid-month check-in, which I did not do last month, but it's okay. It's all right. We're fine. Okay. Big thing is using my bullet journal every day. Not a project, the task. Yes. So, like I said, it was simple. These week spreads are basically the same as the one you saw me do. I just switch around the sections and then fill them in. I need to do the review before I can do that, so it's all good. But that's basically done. Back over here to this page. Where you at? Okay, that's fine. I'll fill that out in a second. Where's my... No, I went too far. Did I? Yes. Here we go. And I put it upside down. So now it's weird. Yeah. I might put another piece of paper and like fix that. But I was thinking maybe because I forgot I had these. I also have these, so something for the windows as a possibility. I was thinking about one of these. I can cut it down for this window at least. I don't know. These are all mostly dark. But this would work so nicely. One of these guys just like chilling in the corner here. There's also smaller versions that could be like on a wall. Just very witchy. Which I like. Like the bigger ones could be on the floor, but the smaller ones could be on the wall. All right. I think a smaller one is what we should. kind of want something given purple. Let's give it blue and purple. I guess these are the smallest. These two are the smallest ones I've got. I have to do this one. I'm really like, why not do a bigger one though? Right? That's a whole, this is a whole thing happening here. Oh, it's clear, so. I can keep that properly. This is all, I don't know. Anyways, that was fun, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this again. I cannot believe I wrote it upside down. Like, hello. Well, this time I can write it in purple. But yeah, so that page is done. And that page, well, I do need to write in there. But those are the big things. Yes, 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 they are. Um, let me know how that last print went for you and how this whole experience went for you. Um, I'll be back next Tuesday, and this journal will be gone. If I'm working on a junk journal, it will be a different one, back to either just generally junk journaling, or because there's so many bright ideas I have now and things I want to do, and I'm like, oh my god. Um, I also have my divination journal. Well, not my divination journal, but my tarot journal. I'm going back to trying to finish up some tarot studies. So there's that, and trying to think of what else. What else? Maybe some art journaling with regards to the botanical drawing I was talking about. Mm-hmm. So, guys, if you're still here, like this video if you liked it, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming. Links in the description to anything I've mentioned here. And some of my supplies, not all of them. Some of them, yeah. These I've all got from a friend who I'm pretty sure bought them on Temu or TikTok. I don't know, but my notebooks and my pens and markers that I can give you, and uh, links to. But yeah, guys, stay tuned. Uh, I will post the independent thing about this. What do you call it? A flip through of this once it's finally done, and at some point I'll be posting videos once I get the others journals and what I fill in there, so stay tuned for that. The more bookish videos are coming. I just need to edit stuff, guys. I'm sorry. My Instagram, if you want to follow me anywhere else, there. My Etsy shop where I make all natural bath and body products is there. My Patreon. The new 2026 journal prompts will be posted soon, so you can check that out. You can get those for free. One prompt per month for free. If you want the other prompts I put up for each month, you can join the Ruby Rose tier, and we can share there. Let's see the other stuff on my Patreon, different tiers, different things. I even mail you stuff. Um, my Storygraph, my wish list. Oh, my Pango books. Selling books on Pango, so check it out if you can. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hmm. Well, okay. It won't play my outros and my intros anymore. I know this. Bye, guys. Good night.